7 minutes in Intermodal.
Welcome to 7 Minutes in Intermodal, and this is episode number 5 with millions and millions and millions of containers in circulation. There is a lot of waste considering that about a third of them travel empty. And that's why I'm talking here with Roberto from Navlandis that have a collapsible container solution. Roberto, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks, John. Thanks for inviting us and to explain a little bit about our product.
Yeah, please do.
As you said, a lot of containers travel empty because we have an imbalance in the international commerce. So a lot of things produced in Asia and consumed in the United States and Europe. So much more than exported from Europe and the United States to Asia.
Sure.
So we have plenty of empty containers in these two zones, a part of many other imbalanced routes in the world.
Right. And you're the Chief Commercial Officer there, right?
Yes.
And based in Spain?
Based in Spain, in Valencia.
Okay. Very nice.
And
that's where the company is, obviously, as well.
Yes. The company started we started as technology development.
Okay.
We focused on this because of the big number of empty containers around the world, causing plenty of costs. And also another important thing is the emissions.
Okay.
So we have a lot of 200 million tons per year transporting empty containers.
Right.
So we focused on that, and we thought that a good solution could be to use the same logical of supermarkets and furniture stores. Just collapse things.
Yeah, like IKEA.
So if it is empty, collapse it.
Right.
The idea is not new. The idea comes out in the 1980s approximately. But till now, there is no reliable solution. And what we did is to study what are the reasons this previous attempt didn't work.
Right.
So the main thing is that the container is not a product itself; is a transport container.
True.
There's a big chain, logistic and supply chain is a big chain from the producers to the end users.
Right.
And the containers is just something in between. So if we think in the container itself, so we have a lot of reinforcements, we have a lot of mechanisms, we have a lot of things to put in the container to make it collapsible.
Right.
But we cannot forget the rest of the people that use the container. So we focus on that, and we keep our container. The ZBOX is our product.
Yeah.
We keep our container with the same dimensions that a conventional container. It means you can use the container exactly as a standard container.
Okay.
The door opening is exactly the same as the standard container.
And what size? That was one of my questions. What size container are y'all focusing on? 20 foot?
Yeah, we have presently the 20 foot. The 40 foot is already drawn.
Okay.
We are starting to prototype, and we hope to have this certified by middle 2024.
And how many? So when someone collapsed the container, I guess how many containers equal one normal container? 5. So when you stack them, that's the size of 5. That's the way to transport it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you collapse the containers. They are connected with twist locks.
Okay.
Which are the standard unit, the standard equipment, and you make a pack of 5. So this bundle is moved as a single container.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna, like we were talking about before, I'm for sure gonna have to put a link in here to see it, because I was on y'all's website and seeing it is completely different. And one more question on that same point: who can collapse it? Yeah. What is needed to collapse it?
Well, to collapse a container, this is another important point on the design of the container. So we thought that the container must can be moved any place in the world.
Right.
So not all ports have a lot of equipment. So the container is planned to be foldable or to be collapsed with any standard equipment available anywhere. So you can do it with a bridge stacker, a four-side loader, a side loader, with 2 points, 4 points. With a forklift, we can do it also.
Interesting. So that's critical.
No special tools, no special equipment. So this is needed.
Okay. And another thing I wanted to bring up, I saw on the website, but just to completely understand, and I saw some videos as well of the whole pay as you save concept. So these aren't for sale, right? But you also explain that a little bit more, I guess. I don't want to get it wrong.
Well, this is because as normal, and a new product causes some concerns regarding the prices, because obviously it's more expensive than a standard container, and also reliability. So people is more concerned about using the container. So what we do is we don't sell the container. We leave the container. We study the route. The first thing is to sit with somebody, study one route. Then we see how are the savings the container can bring to this route. Then we leave the containers. The client uses the container, make the trip, and after each round trip, we sit together. We compare the planned savings and the real savings, and against these real savings, we share part of the savings with the client. So the container pays itself.
Yeah, and I mean, I can't see anyone not wanting to try that. No, this has been amazing, and just like with anything so interesting, it's such a big solution. I'm sure we can have tons and tons more episodes on it. And I hope we really do. But this has been awesome. Thanks again, and then I'll put your contact information as well in the description so people can reach out to y'all. But this has been perfect, Roberto. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, John.